Hello, welcome back to Kaiserreich. So if you're watching on YouTube, again, I do recommend you come over to the Twitch channel, watch it live as it airs. But last time, we have started the Second Weltkrieg. We've conquered Brazil. We're actually also at war with Colombia, but that's a little bit less of immediate importance. What's more important is that we've landed troops in France. We're doing a pretty okay job. We should take over Nimes and then have at least like a united front on this front line here. Like, we're trying to relieve a little bit of pressure off the Germans, because Germany is having a bad time when it comes to dealing with the French. So if we can make their situation at least a little bit better, I would appreciate that. Some guys come over here for the assist, because you're basically the entire army, right? Like, we don't have too many more men after this. War propaganda, we're already 100%, so we do not need you. Oh yeah, and we were definitely going to fail this, because there's no, like, we had to be at peace to actually finish Black Monday reforms. And there's just no way that's going to happen, unfortunately, which is unfortunate. Like, it sucks. Okay, like, legation city to join the Reichspakt. Don't care about that too much. Like, we should be, I think, in a situation where we're not going to get kicked out of our current holdings. I think supplies, yeah, supplies are fine. We should be more than okay. We are missing 13,000 infantry equipment. Mostly for garrison reinforcements, actually. Which is interesting. Mostly for garrison. What are we garrisoning with right now? Civilian oversight. Excuse me. You want to go for local police force. That'll save us at least a handful of manpower and equipment. Average is 54%. So it looks like it is decreasing. It wants... What's its current resting rate? Current resting rate's at 43%. Okay, so I mean, that's not... I mean, still not great, but it's not completely horrible either. I'm trying to think, like, how do we push from our current spot? We can maybe push against you. You're multiple combats. You're getting a pretty bad penalty. Send one troop over to reinforce this. Because right now, like, how many troops does France have? You guys have 4 to 24 divisions. The Canadians have 22 to 43. We're not in the Entente, so we can't help them out as much as we might otherwise like to. Yeah, 93. We got those heavy tanks. Like, I would like to be able to, you know, unite our two fronts. That would be really nice for us. Okay, so you're all going to be here. We do have some more troops from Orange Army on their way. Please strategically redeploy, because that's going to be, you know, much faster. After that, we'll put you back into Purple Army and get some good stuff done there. But we're just got to know, like, how many troops does the Commune have? 68 to 168. So let's say they have maybe 130 divisions. Which they need to cover this front, they need to cover these fronts, and they need to cover this entire front here. And maybe the front against Legionnaire Italy, depending on how things go there in the future. Romania needs to fall apart so that, you know, Austria, Germany, Bulgaria can send their troops somewhere a little bit more effective. Because Romania doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Sorry if you're from Romania there. Drill for oil. War support plus 50% we do not need. 3 infrastructure is kind of mad. Let's get the joint military development. That could be useful. Okay, so we can probably push our way up here. We have some tank divisions, but not too many. Is there a way that I could... I mean, how many tanks do we have right now? We have 500 light tanks in storage. Our current tank divisions are 20 combat with. So maybe we want to train up... Like, how many tanks do you each use? 420. We'll train up one more army then. Because we do need a lot of tanks to have in storage to make sure that, you know, if we take losses, which we inevitably will, we can hopefully balance that out. Okay, we have 53. We can maybe push through you. Maybe push through you as well. We've got some Mexican units around here as well. I wonder if there's, like, a way that I can maybe... like, attack Mexico? I mean, we really want the Entente to do so. Or we really just wait for the United States. Hello, welcome. Thank oof. Maybe we'll just wait for the United States to win their war. MacArthur wins, joins the Entente, and then sends a lot of units into international territory. I mean, that would be nice, for sure. Like, you're not going to accomplish this. What if we push into you? If we push away into this province, these divisions will be encircled. We'll actually pull back one province, I think, for right now. You being over here is nice, but it doesn't accomplish a ton for us. Okay, we have one tank division. You move here for now. You're going to come... When are you going to be here? 22 hours? Okay, we got more immigration. I'd definitely take that. What if we push you up? We push you like this. Even if you don't do a ton of damage, a little bit of damage will still suffice. Yeah, so take the 19 rifles. We should beat this army back. Send reinforcements up there. You're going down towards the Spanish border. Which, I mean, I understand why you'd want to be there. I don't know. Why don't we just add this Bolivian unit into our... Bolivia, you actually have a lot of units, huh? You have a lot of units that I would like for my army. Don't get the armies from Peru, they're fine. But Paraguay, Chile, all our little vassal states, please send units to go kill Colombia. I mean, Colombia, they are a little bit stronger than I would have originally anticipated, to be honest. Okay, so we're defending this front. We'll push through you. We'll push through you. Keep one of you guys back. You push here. Actually, no, you stay here. Send one tank division this way. You can probably push against these guys. Like, we're making some progress. Like, we are pushing out, which is nice. You want to make sure you don't fall, though, so that we can hopefully get some sort of encirclement, even though it looks like it's kind of being a little bit unlikely here. What if we push you like this? You're at 91, 94, 97. Attack these guys to keep them kind of pinned in. Okay, now we have a nice 6-unit division encirclement, including 2 heavy tanks, which is not bad at all. All of you are on this front. Except for these guys, split half, half. And then you all attack in, just like that. And that'll be a nice, nice victory for us. So now we have, like, a pretty solid beachhead. I'm not worried at all that we're going to lose our position. Like, I think we can probably stay in France indefinitely for now. See if we can push against you. Toulouse would be a nice city to take. Again, we're trying to leave at least a little bit of pressure off of Germany so that they can start sending troops towards the north. Because we don't really care if the Entente or the Reichsback gets an upper hand in the overall war effort. We're really just wanting to kill Brazil. But in order to kill Brazil, we got to kill the heart of the syndicalist movement. Assuming you guys are still syndicalists. I actually don't remember. Yeah, we gotta kill these guys. And we can't rely on... Move you here. Keep on moving in this direction. So we're getting some good movement here. The Pacific States are... Yeah, I mean, we need MacArthur to win a little bit faster. I just don't know when that will be able to happen. What do we send a tank division down here as well? Okay, we can definitely push you. Trying to see, like, what else can we guys do? We're gonna move this way. We can definitely take Toulouse. And I think we can start pushing our way towards the other coastline into the Atlantic. Because we can push that way. We split Spain off from the rest of France. It should cause the AI to freak out a little bit. And either pull troops down here or pull troops up towards the north. Either way works out just fine for us. No, you stay here. Thank you. Like, either way, this will do what I want it to do. Okay, so now that you've all been killed off, Blue Army, I guess you'll kind of move your way into Italy? Or at least do the same thing where we kind of push our way up towards the Swiss border. Split Italy off from France. Those are two options we definitely have available to us. Yeah, so push our way towards the Italian border. Because Italy, if they're going to be fighting a front up in north here, they fight a front here, and they fight a front against two Sicilies, I don't think they'll have enough power to maintain that. Or at least that's the way that I kind of view this happening. Okay, Red Army. Apparently the AI hates Red Army's position. Which, I mean, I can understand why they'd hate it. I don't agree with it, but I can understand why the AI thinks that. Okay, so you guys are still having maybe a bit of a bad job. Reposition yourself up towards the north. Colombia is actually proving to be a harder fight than oh, don't knock that over. Than the Internationale actually is right now, which is kind of funny. Even though nobody... See, like, our army right now doesn't have a lot of organization. I'll give us that. But on the other hand, the AI also doesn't have a lot of organization, so... We're all kind of just in the same boat here. Like, I wouldn't mind throwing some more Blue Army troops to help Yellow, or help Orange out. But at the same time... We're doing just fine. Yeah, push our way down towards Nice. We got a light tank division here, which we should be able to dislodge. Like National France. I've given you so much land. Okay, the tank does need to pull back, unfortunately. But it's not a huge deal. So now we've got some military things with you. More support, I think it's basically garbage. Let's go for Catholic brothers around the world. What we really need right now, I think, is more ability to send volunteers. Even though you can't do that while at war. Okay, so we've almost pushed our way into Italy. We'll help free the Pope. And maybe then we can go... We'll be guaranteed a spot in the heaven. If we're lucky. Okay, you guys all hold position. I think Orange Army right now... Yeah, you just kind of need to hold. And Germany, it does like Germany is starting to push back. Which is exactly what we wanted to see. Okay, Blue Army, I see this very, very light, very weak light tank. Just go dislodge him if you can. Again, how many troops does the SRI have? 16 to 58 really is not a lot. Especially is not going to be enough, I think, for them to deal with everything that I'm planning on throwing at them. Let's expand your front line a little bit. We are getting some counterattacks in. And if you're counterattacking into us, that means we can counterattack back. Win some small victories here. Yeah, sure, we can have a non-aggression pact with you. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, you advance up towards the north. Our light tank did get pushed back slightly, but that's not a huge deal. Italy did really put all their troops up towards the north to stop me? Am I really the biggest threat you have? I mean, potentially. I don't think it's impossible. Yeah, so let's pull you guys back. Hold position for right now. We are winning currently 77% of battles. We're at 92. Our push there will be fine. You're 85. I mean, okay, we're gonna lose our one province that the Marine was defending. I'm not too surprised that the Marine wasn't able to hold on properly. I don't think anybody was expecting the Marine to do a great job there. Or at least I hope nobody was expecting that. Okay, and we'll push here, which will, I think, free up a handful of divisions. We might lose back Nice, which is a shame. We've actually lost a handful of provinces here. But again, Germany, they're starting to push their way back into Alsace-Lorraine, which is what we wanted to see. But, like, there's no other Entente, like, aid. Like, the Canadians aren't coming here to help. Like, just anybody really showing up, I think, would have been nice. Like, I do want, once this war in Colombia is over, you guys feel somewhat confident. Do you have any ports? You have one port way up here, but we can't really get up there right now. Where's our air support, by the way? Because our air support... Yeah, it should be over here. We can't even fly planes in France right now. We're just not able to. We can't use the AI's airports. Still a bit of a weird mechanic. That's how it kind of works out. Don't attack here. It doesn't make any sense. You stay to this province. You hold position. Hold. I don't want to be doing any attacks, but you can't push away to Nice, so that's basically a gimme. Like, are we... We don't have air superiority. 425 planes to more than 425 planes isn't, they're not great numbers. Okay, so let's send some reinforcements up here. How many troops do you have that Austria can't kill you? 11 to 36. You know, it's actually quite a few for such a small country. Germany. Up to 400 divisions. Even though I think the max you can have is 300. Okay, so let's pull you back. It's 71. This province is empty, so we might as well take it. Like, we should have air superiority soon. Also, these planes don't need to be this far forward. Send them back. Okay, Bolivia, and you guys do still have more units. I think at this point, I'm not worried about an AI counterattack down here. So I think we just prepare for sending more troops to Europe. Okay, you guys are... I mean, you're losing ground, but you're getting attacked by a lot of enemy forces. Okay, we can definitely push against you. Yeah, Purple Army, like, they should be on their way. I mean, let's see. How many men have we lost? We've lost 101,000 men. Mostly against France. It looks like Brazil really was just a pushover. But we've lost 82,000. France has lost 142,000 against us. We're actually the second biggest killer of commune troops. Okay, let's pull out of... no, we'll stay in Nice for now. Just for a little while longer. Okay, so let's move some troops up. Blue Army is definitely doing a little bit better than Green Army. Or it's not green, it's blue. Blue and orange. And purple when they actually arrive. It's funny how all these people, I think at some point, were just defending ports, but now... Okay, we can't defend the heart of Christianity. But you know what? 3% research speed. We will be a refuge for Italian scientists. That seems okay. We're still missing 4,000 infantry equipment. I mean, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong, it is a lot. It seems like the AI, they push their way back into Nice, and then immediately fall right back afterwards. I don't know why they're doing that. Okay, let's pull back slightly. Don't be attacking. Pull back. You can go to Toulouse. Stay behind the river. Yeah, it's like they don't want to be here, which is so strange to me. I don't know why they don't want to be there. The Colored and Franchise Pact has passed, which I think is a South American, or not South American, South African thing.